Good morning. Good morning to everybody on this cloudy ass day in New York City, um, on the East Coast. This is the breakdown, episode 82, sponsored by Unstoppable Domains, and also sponsored. Where's my overlay? I guess the overlay's not here when there's not another. Oh, the other person's probably still sleeping. And also sponsored by xSPECTAR, powered by Gokhshtein Media. I am probably tired from yesterday's. Yo, look at this broken ass bottle. I was just looking at it as I'm talking here, looking at the screen. I'm looking at this broken ass. Man, this bottle is literally out of shape. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to make it through the show with just a little bit of water here. Yeah, I'm completely exhausted, man. I was on Miss Teen Crypto's show yesterday, the Twerker Ween, trying to sell an NFT 101. It's available on Wax. You guys can go ahead and cop it if you want. I was live and I said that I would put on some speedos if it sells for $200. I will put on speedos and twerk on the breakdown. I'm sure that Akil Patterson would be excited about that. Um, I'm just tired from that because that was 2 hours, and I missed out on trick or treating because I was waiting all year for Halloween, not to egg anybody, not to dress up as anything, but just to go to somebody's house and get some food because all you sons of bitches told me to buy the dip, and I continue to buy the dip based on your financial advice, and now I have no food in my freezer, nor in my refrigerator. So my ass was counting on going and knocking on people's doors. I wasn't going to ask for candy. I was actually going to ask for filtered water. Okay, filtered water, and maybe like a slice of ham or some shit. That's what I wanted to do on Halloween. I wanted to knock on people's doors and ask them for food. I also actually wanted to take the camera out, which I'm going to do. I wanted to take the camera out and maybe take a few bags of candy and ask people questions about who is Satoshi, what is Bitcoin, and if they answered correctly, I would have gave them a candy, one that was bitten into by me. I got a lot of things to talk about today, though. I woke up today. I woke up today to go and join in this AMA with CZ. Okay, I woke up today to join in on the fun. Ask CZ a question. I'm sitting back. I'm watching people get up there, and I gotta tell you, you are some dumb motherfuckers. Like you are definitely a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. You guys woke up that early to ask those dumb ass questions? Really? I think you'd wake up in the morning and you would say, you know what? I have this opportunity to ask this man a question. And by the way, I'm not a CZ fanboy. I'm just saying he's somebody who's well known in this space, obviously due to building Binance. You have him on an AMA. You're able to participate and ask him a question, and the questions that you mustered up are complete ass. What is wrong with you people? Did you forget how to speak? Did you forget how to think? It is scary. Listening to some of the things that were asked of him, Scary. And Jane Addams, what is Jane Addams doing up there? Jane Addams came in to the goddamn AMA and asked the stupidest question I've ever heard. Mrs. I am Bitcoin and everything else is centralized. You realize that CC runs a centralized exchange, right? What a way to contradict yourself. Don't worry, she won't. She won't see me. She won't hear about this. She stopped following me when I got into her ass. That's right. She came at me twice. The first time, I was like, yo, I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to be respectful. The second time, I had to go ahead and lace her up. That's it. You want to talk about Bitcoin? Explain Bitcoin to me. Started stuttering. Shut up. Exactly. You don't got a kill to save you today. There's no kill to interrupt me as I'm talking. But seriously, guys, like, if you're gonna go to any of these AMAs, like, maybe 2 days or a night before, write down your question or questions. Write down some questions and be like, okay, this is the one I'm gonna ask him. Not come up there and ask him, does he meditate? Hey, CZ, do you meditate? Hey, CZ, are you gonna stop the honeypot situation? And CZ doesn't even know what a honeypot is. You know, it's recorded. CZ has no clue what a honeypot is. He said he's gonna have to check with his technical team about this. Hey CZ, where do you see BNB going? Hey CZ, do you see BNB chain competing with Ethereum? And what can you guys do better than what Ethereum is currently doing? Yo, questions, dive deeper. Hey, do you believe everything should be centralized? Do you believe one day that you'll go ahead and decentralize your platform? Like, I don't know, like, inspire yourself to go ahead and ask questions that haven't been asked, and not softball questions. Ask the hard questions. That's what you're supposed to do. And if somebody says I don't have the answer to that, that's fine. But shit, if you want an autograph, just fucking DM him. Yo, Michelle, never wake me up. Never, ever tell me to come on to some shit like that ever again, please. Do me a favor, don't ever make me go on some shit like that ever again. Oh, Dave, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna blow up Michelle right now. Oh yeah, Dave. Oh, you got to go ahead and make this AMA. You got to go ahead and listen to this. I wanted to take a fucking screwdriver and start smashing my ears. Like little eardrums smashed. It is 9:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Something like 6:55 a.m. on the West Pacific. Kill Patterson had a rough day yesterday because he tried to come at me with opinions and not facts. Bring facts to the table. And if you're going to state an opinion, just state it. It's an opinion. But don't start telling me that everything that you're telling me is factual. Whether you like it or not, Elon Musk is African American. He was born in Africa, and he's American. African American. Very simple. If I was born in Israel, I'd be an Asian American. Israel is located in Asia. You're welcome for history or this geography stuff study here. Good morning, my friend. You're live. You're live with no microphone. You're talking, rubbing your hands. I don't know what you're doing here. As you guys can see, we have Alex, who is our social media manager for Gokhshtein Media. He is live, talking into a camera with no mic. This is how we do it at Gokhshtein Media.
There we go. There we go. Sorry.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. It
Oh,
was, you know what it was. I mean, I'm glad that you said that. You know, we always got to be real with what's working, what's not working. Man, I woke up at 6. I was like, let me jump in that AMA. And what the fuck are people smoking? This guy goes, I have 2 demands. Demands? Get the fuck out of here. What do you mean demands? Do you hear that guy? The Saudi guy?
yo.
You know who I'm talking about. He's
Yeah,
making
yes.
demands. Get the fuck out of here.
Hello, CZ.
Hello.
Listen to me. I have two demands. I thought he was about. I thought CZ was about to get kidnapped.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The funny thing was that I recall most of the questions. One guy was talking about the last guy. He's like, what are you going to do about honeypots on Pancake Swap? Bitch, it's a third-party decentralized exchange. Get the fuck out of here. That's like going
The
to
crazy.
Canadian. That's like going to Best Buy and you're like, so what are you gonna do about the Samsung like like it just doesn't compute and they're wasting his precious time like the meditation question. Oh my god. Hey CZ, do you meditate? Do you breathe oxygen? I'm talking to like the one of the wealthiest innovators, leaders. I'm gonna ask him some dumb piece of shit question. When you could have asked him, hey CZ, what do you, in your opinion, in your humble opinion, what are the pain points that Twitter is experiencing right now? Like, where do you see
No,
Twitter? No, no, I'm gonna ask him like, can you save me from making stupid decisions on Pancake Swap? Hey CZ, do you meditate? Do you drink water?
hey CZ. I
Can
lost
can you
money.
break down your morning routine? Because like I feel like if you break down your morning routine, I could maybe make the next BMB, bro.
I was
Oh
just
my!
honestly. I was really like.
I was
I was
raging,
this.
man. I was getting pissed because I raised my hand. I joined on the G Media account. I raised my hand. I wanted to ask that question, like, what do you think are the pain points in your opinion? Like, I wanted to get like I wanted to just ask him an open-ended question. What are his like pain points personally when he's using? Like, what does he get frustrated with? No, none of this like I have demands. I'm in Saudi and I cannot buy the crypto. There is limitation. I cannot get the fuck out of here. That dumbass clown question. Like, if you guys are gonna ask questions like that, go to Cirque du Soleil, find your local carnival, and apply. Because, like, damn, man. Damn. And when you said those people, uh, you know, they wake up, bro. They probably didn't wake up. They probably just pulled an all nighter, right? They're probably like doing some Matt Wallace marathon, and then they jump on the CZ call real quick to drop a. I didn't know and hopefully to the host he said he was remembering who raised their hands, so who knows, maybe next time. But yeah, maybe Michelle shouldn't wake you up for
No, no,
that.
no. Yesterday, Michelle was like, "Yo, I'm gonna keep it real, 100." She was like, "Yo, you definitely got to go and check out. You got to check out CZ. He's talking tomorrow." And I'm like, "All right, fuck this. I'll do it." And I wake up and like this was cringe. Like it was super cringe.
Yeah, it was so cringe. And he has so much patience. He has legendary patience to be able to like be like, hey, I already answered that, I'm not going to do it a third time. um but like it's just like
I was waiting for somebody to say, "Hey, so what do you think about Safemoon and it, basically within the next 6 months becoming, the top currency in the space?" I was just waiting for somebody to come up there and just say something just
yeah, like
like
she'll like
fucking.
some stupid project or something.
I was waiting
One
for
guy was
Safe
straight
Moon
up.
Al. It was Safe Moon Al. Safe Moon Al is the one who told me that that once Safe Moon drops the exchange and the orbital, what is it called? The orbital, morbital, schmorbital. What is it called? some
We don't need to. We don't
operational.
need to sugarcoat it. SafeMoon's garbage. I'll say it right now. Get that piece of shit project off of the face of the planet. Take your stupid card and your dumbass wallet and just purge. Cause ain't nobody want that piece of crap. I don't care if it's V10 or V20. It's all the same shit. It's all the same
Bro,
crap.
bro,
What am I
come
gonna
on.
what am I gonna do?
I
Go,
have a
oh,
better
look at my
SafeMoon, bro.
SafeMoon.
Don't.
Wait,
Why
I
you
got a
flooding the
question for you,
bag, bro?
David. David, would you have two choices, right? Binance card or SafeMoon card? Which one?
Yeah, honestly, like obviously I'm going Binance, but like, look, I feel bad for the safe. I truly do. Let the
Don't
safe
feel
moon.
bad. Don't have pity.
No,
Don't don't.
let the safe moon community hate me. But you know what? I honestly do feel bad for them. I do feel bad for the safe moon community because I know a lot of them came into the space to, honestly change their lives, be a part of this, and I do feel bad that they're stuck in a project, and some of them have like high hopes, like they have high hopes that this project will turn around, but like I don't see it happening. I don't. You would have. I said this before. You would have to have some of the smartest minds in this space jump in to the protocol and save it. Like really save it. Build its own blockchain. Build build real wallets and build real like a real
We
ecosystem.
don't need
It
it.
can happen,
We don't need
but
it. But we
all I'm
don't need
saying
it.
is if you can bring on real talent, real talented engineers. I'm talking about full stack devs, all that good stuff. Yeah, they have the fan base to go ahead and say, you know what, we will support this. But I don't see that happening. I don't see any of that happening. It's not quietly being done because something like that you would want to make huge announcement. Hey, we just hired Charles. We just hired Charles from Cardano to go ahead and help us. We just talked to Vitalik, and Vitalik is going to go ahead and give us a script. Like things like that can encourage you about the platform, right? It's easy to shit on everything, but at the end of the day, if you've seen things like that happening and people who have experience within this industry come on to SafeMoon, then you can go ahead and get excited. Right now, I don't know what I'm getting. I don't care
There's
about
there's
Turbine. I
there's
don't
no
care about no
incentive to
Turbine.
be excited about a piece of shit abhorrent abomination, and that's exactly what SafeMoon is. And let the SafeMoon army come my way, because the reality is that when you go to buy a tire, you're looking at Bridgestone, you're looking at Michelin, you're not considering a SafeMoon tire, because there's tried and true and trusted projects that have cemented themselves in the industry. I'm not about to risk assets on some clowns like experiment. And then when
Let
we
me ask
look
you
at
a
like,
question. Kishu, would you get? Is it Kishu or SafeMoon? Which one would you get? By the way, shout out to Nancy. Look at her. She made the
oh
smart
my
move.
goodness, Nancy says I actually sold all my SafeMoon and used the funds to buy more XRP. Good. You're doing the good thing. It's not financial advice, but
There we go.
sup Rocky, sup everyone coming in here.
Uh,
I see y'all. I would say SafeMoon or
Kishu
Kishu.
or SafeMoon?
Uh, Honestly, I'd say Kishu.
Oh
And I
my
know,
God, are you
yeah,
serious?
yeah. Like I feel like SafeMoon has destroyed their history, especially with what happened with John. What was his name? John something. Like, all the OGs kind of left. You know what it feels like? It feels like the OGs left. The top dogs have been revealed, and they kind of handed it off to some guy like doing Fiverr shill promo on for like their Twitter or something every now and then to like just keep it afloat as they release
You
some
know what?
half-ass products, and like
I,
that's just the vibes it has. It just has those
the
vibes.
big, the biggest thing that I've seen from SafeMoon and the community is there's a lot of people in the community that continue uh, to benefit from the army. So they'll make their own project. I think there's been like 30,000 projects made from inside of its own community off of SafeMoon. And again, I feel bad for the people that like have like true intentions that really do believe in it. Those are the people that I'm being.
But they believe
I'm
in what? Like believe in
They believe in this vision. They believe that SafeMoon is
yeah.
actually going to hit. But I don't
And
know
they
if
would
they're.
have been
If,
better
I
off
don't
like
know.
Doge. They would have been better off with Doge or something.
I just I think about it. I'm like, do they actually believe in the project, or are they trying to just get even? At this point, did people put in serious money like 401ks, mortgage their houses into
Mhm.
SafeMoon? Are they literally at the point of, I have to support this project in order to somehow get even, or at least get back 30 cents to the dollar on everything that I put in? So like it's one of those things that I also think are added to this equation.
I'm just glad I sold all of my SafeMoon when Jake Paul tweeted. I'm like, yep, now it's time to sell. And I didn't even put in a lot of money into it. Obviously, people made extreme gains when it did come out. An initial investment did something like 8100x. I was talking to like the DX sale founder. That's where it was listed, and that was over in the ETH event, the Ethereum event in Toronto. He was talking a little about the SafeMoon history, and it's a very interesting history. I've been watching them meticulously up until like all the controversy with CoffeeZilla and them looking into the project. But like
Yeah.
here's the thing. Like I think CZ said it really well today. He said in the AMA today. It was recorded. If you guys want to go through it, we made some tweets over on Gokhshtein. Is that like he said? I recommend for the noobs to be top five, but even the top five has a lot of risk. Like those are CZ's words, and it's true. Um, I kind of feel like the further you go away from Bitcoin, the higher the risk is to just get absolutely wrecked. And people saw that people made massive gains. I've heard about stories of people putting college money, putting in their like, putting this 10K here, this, that. Like people are definitely down severely. I'm not sure what the price is right now, but I'll have a look. But like here's the thing. Here's the TLDR. Even though Doge is a meme coin, like when it comes to and this was great, Jake, with the show we have Blockchain Buzz Thursdays, great show. His recent guest said that when he's looking at a good project, he made millions in SHIB. He's looking at like, can people speculate on this? Is it like good marketing? What's the branding like? What's the story or narrative being told? And like I feel like SafeMoon has butchered that with just their track record. And like you're probably better off with like just a reliable blue chip meme coin like Doge or Shiba Inu. Um, like it's just like what happened to the card? Did that ever get released? Who's using the wallet? Like this is the thing. Just because you can create something doesn't mean that it should exist. Like because you're going up against like the best wallets in the world, right? It seems like there's a million wallets to choose from. It's all about the MetaMask, the Trust wallet, and maybe a few more.
There's
And
only three. There's only three that's
yeah,
really out
there's
there.
just like a handful of dominant ones. Yeah.
I'll say Trust Wallet. I'll say, well, you know what? You can add in Coinbase Wallet into the mix. You can add in uh, Exodus, which is not a bad wallet
Yep.
itself.
Yep.
And what else is there? Hold on. What else is there? Trust Wallet,
There's many. I
Exodus.
mean, like Cardano has the ones that they have, or the third
I don't
parties are
fuck with
working with
none. I
them.
don't fuck with none of that shit, man. Fuck that. I don't
You
fuck
hate
with
that
Cardano.
Charles, eh? You don't like that Charles. Okay, look, I think that let me just clarify because I watched a lot of Charles Hoskinson recently on his opinions on XRP. He doesn't feel bad towards XRP at all. Like he does not feel any sort of like negativity towards XRP. I would say he's an XRP supporter. And he wants to see that fight with the SEC, come out with a success, with a win. But I think Charles looks at things very like meticulously and logically. He looks at it at a very like because Cardano is like one of the first peer-to-peer or peer-reviewed like blockchains. It's one that's just going in very slowly to make sure like, hey, we put the railroad on. And I like his analogy with BitBoy. He did an interview with BitBoy and he said many of these blockchains are going so fast. They're like, quick, build, build, build. Hey, we haven't even put in the brakes for the train. Don't worry, we'll worry about that later. And as a result, people keep getting hacked. People keep getting this. So I'm bullish on Cardano in terms of layer one blockchain, something that's actually gonna have like integrity, and like you can be like, yes, that's that scientist type beat. Like you got scientist type beat, and you got the toilet aisle where SafeMoon resides and is chilling. Like SafeMoon just is hobo vibes. Like the brand of SafeMoon has been annihilated. And I think that's just, and I don't think they're in the business of like restoring that. I think they're just trying to keep it afloat to avoid from tons of lawsuits headed their way.
I think to move past Safe Moon, you know, people. I see a comment here. Somebody made, that they don't like Dogecoin. Let me just explain this. Let me put this in perspective. You son of a bitches came into the space looking to make gains. Okay, so let's put it there. You came into the space to make gains, right? It, if Dogecoin has the ability to make you gains, why would you dislike it? There's no reason to. Right now, right now as we speak, Elon Musk is now running Twitter. Elon Musk loves Dogecoin. What do you think is going to happen on Twitter's platform? He is most likely going to integrate Dogecoin into the platform. Okay? And I'm talking about not just tips on here and stuff, not the Lightning Network crap that we have on here or Strike or whatever it is. Okay? He's going to really come up with a way to make Dogecoin effective. Okay? You also have Vitalik that is a part of the Dogecoin Foundation. If they decide to develop Dogecoin, what do you think is going to happen? It hit 75, 76 cents during the last run. The next run, people are expecting us to go 3 times what we did last time. If that happens, you don't think that Dogecoin hits over $1? And forget about just $1. If Elon Musk really wants to get his hands dirty with Dogecoin, and then Vitalik comes in and says, you know what, I'm going to implement smart contracts onto Dogecoin. You're still going to hate it? For what? Because it has a Shiba Inu as a logo? Is that why you hate it? Because that would be the silliest thing you could. That's like saying, you know what? I'm not going to invest into Geico. You know what? I am not going to invest into Geico because it has a fucking gecko as its fucking logo. I don't like Geico, even though it can save me money on my insurance, even though it's cheaper than any other insurance plan that you can go and buy. I'm not going to go into Geico. You know why? Because of the gecko. I am not getting Geico because of the gecko because I feel like I don't like a gecko. You sound stupid. You sound stupid. You definitely you're not on the same wavelength as anybody in this space. You came here to make gains. Number one, fucking be truthful. You came in here not for the tech. You have absolutely no clue what the tech is about. You came here to make a profit. And for you to go ahead and say, I don't like Dogecoin, it can make me a profit, but I just don't like it. You make no sense. You sound like a Bitcoin maxi. How are they doing? You know how are the Bitcoin maxis doing right now? They're removing Bitcoin out of their goddamn bios. Okay? Their laser eyes are gone. Your heroes have disappeared. 90% of your Bitcoin maxi heroes have disappeared. You know why? The same motherfuckers that were telling you to get out of all the shit coins and to go into Bitcoin at $65,000, well, they all disappeared. They've all gone. Done. And this is not me shitting on Bitcoin either. I love Bitcoin. But I am also in the mindset of diversifying. I'm not going to be stuck in one asset. I understand what Bitcoin's supposed to do for us in the future. I think it's going to be a hedge against the inflation in the long run, long term, but it's not that yet. It's too young. We are in a space where technology is all over the place. People are building crazy Dope shit. Why would I ignore it? To be a part of a trend? Are these same motherfuckers that told you to go ahead and buy Bitcoin, are they going to pay for your car note now? Are they paying for your insurance bill? Are they paying for your rent? Are they paying for your groceries? Because it was supposed to be a hedge against inflation. Where are they? Stack stats? How did that work out for you? But yet, but yet, you want to get on people because they got into Bitcoin, excuse me, into Dogecoin at like 4 cents, and now it's at 15. Those people are smart. Those are the motherfuckers that are smart. I'm gonna listen to these crackheads that got in at 4 cents and then went to 15, rather than some dudes. Oh, I'm all ultimate. Orange pill. Fuck that.
The thing is that like everything it's so speculative. It's just speculative tech ideas. I like BitBoy's word where he says like crypto assets. He doesn't even like to call it currency because sometimes we just buy it and hold. Sometimes we want to use it for payment. It's kind of up in the air. And you know, on one hand, you have Brendan, Richard Hart, saying like Bitcoin's crap. It's old. As he says, look at my coin, it's done so well as it's also crashed. He's great at marketing. He's a smart dude. So there's just ideas coming from so many different directions. When it comes to Doge has strong marketing. It's the meme coin godfather. It's here to stay. Like someone has negative IQ, if that's such a thing, if they were to like shill a meme coin but not give respect to the godfather of meme coins. And that has everything set for it to let it go to Mars and beyond. Because like you said, it's definitely possible that Elon Musk will implement Doge. We quoted him today. We put out a tweet, and you know what? Matter of fact, I'll read that tweet from CZ, just out of the words of CZ. So CZ was being asked about payment methods, Twitter, and he had said that Elon Musk is, quote, a big fan of Doge and holds Bitcoin. He adds that Elon will add the edit function anyways. He does say that he wants multiple. He says, quote, CZ says, should support multiple cryptocurrencies when he was asked if he prefers Doge or BNB. So there's a lot of reasons to be bullish on Doge and more reasons to be bearish on the 22,000 trash projects. It feels like when you go on like CoinMarketCap, and shout out CoinMarketCap, great website. But it feels like when you go on there, it's not even the analogy of finding a needle in a haystack. It's like finding a needle in a haystack in the deepest cavern of the New York sewers with like a VR headset on, and you're getting like FUD sent to you all around you. And it's just like, we are just like, every day I wake up, 10 more listings, 10 more listings, 20 more listings, 20 more listings. It's just madness. On one hand, to your point, to defend your point, people should just diversify, right? If you go all in one thing, it can be dangerous if you're gonna completely bet on one project. On the other hand, you have people so spread far thin. Oh, I'll put $10 here, I'll put $50 there, I'll put $20 there, that it's like, oh, it's just as bad, if not worse. So I would say like just finding some good projects. I do not consider SafeMoon a good project at all. This is not financial advice, but get the hell out of that project. Get the hell out of that project. Wait for it to pump. Get the hell out of there, because that is a shit coin. If there's a shit coin, it's SafeMoon, and anyone defending it either has zero IQ, negative IQ, or simply can't see that there's good projects with good fundamentals like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, like Cardano, like XRP. XRP just released XLS 20, right? This is powered by Unstoppable Domains and xSPECTAR. Shout out xSPECTAR, right? Grab yourself an Unstoppable domain. Go to Gokhshtein Media, guys. Grab that domain. The xSPECTAR project, built on XRP Ledger, Unreal Engine 5. XLS 20 went live on Halloween, which is making more efficient for minting process, improving that process, because they've been talking about how smart contracts are not meant to be used for everything. I think people think that smart contracts are meant to be used for everything, but it's not. Like, it's not meant to. There are also dangers and security concerns in regards to that. So on one hand, you have XRP fighting for crypto, right? Cemented themselves. They've been here for years. Powerful alpha, high testosterone, Brad Garlinghouse CEO, right? Fighting the SEC. And you make a stupid ass decision to ape into some piece of shit called SafeMoon? Yeah, right. You don't. That's no pity. That's no pity. Reap and you shall, sow and you shall reap. However that goes. And people made a decision. They're gonna have to own up to it. So if they put their college money into SafeMoon and went to zero, well, that's kind of what you asked for, and you're gonna have to live with those decisions and lessons and blessings.
It is 10:22 a.m. on the East Coast. I think it's 7:22 a.m.
No,
on the
no,
West.
forget the West Coast, man. It's all about that EST.
Yeah, yeah,
We
nobody
don't
cares
talk
about
about West Coast.
Nobody cares about.
Or
But this is
UTC. That what do you think of that time zone? UTC.
I fucking get lost.
All
The
right, it's like
breakdown episode 82, sponsored by Unstoppable Domains and xSPECTAR as well, powered by Gokhshtein Media. Uh, yeah, I mean, for me, honestly, the topic that I find more interesting is, like everybody, and I said it earlier, people hate on Dogecoin, but like I'm sitting here thinking, hey, not financial advice, of course, but like, should I get more bags of Dogecoin just because, if Elon, who has a hard on, that actually rhymes, so that's trademark, but has a hard on for Dogecoin, like I can see him do every look. He went ahead and posted a picture yesterday, and Dogecoin went from like 10 cents to 14. Like he just posted a picture of a Shiba Inu wearing a Twitter shirt, and he like I don't know if he just put an emoji out there on that tweet, but like, bro, this is what he's gonna do. Like that's how he's gonna mess around on his own personal platform. I just don't. I see Ethereum just going. Excuse me. I see Dogecoin just going crazy. And again, if we can get Vitalik in here with a schlong to go ahead and program some really cool stuff onto uh,
it can
onto
happen. It can
Dogecoin,
happen. Doge is
is going to be. I'm
developing.
telling you, yo.
Doge is developing. They're
Sometimes,
improving. Yeah.
sometimes a joke, sometimes a joke turns into something serious, man. Like legit, like it can happen. Yo, I'm telling you, like I was on MySpace. I was on MySpace. I was a MySpace maxi. I was a MySpace maxi learning HTML, having glitter come down or snow, whatever it is. I did all this shit on my profile, right? No, I'm not going to Facebook. I'm not going to Facebook. Well, you know what? Like I said, Tom, he left me, okay? And I was the only one on fucking MySpace, and then they fucking switched it around into some music channel and shit. Yo, anything, anything can happen. Literally anything can happen. I'm a Bitcoin diehard, but that doesn't mean shit. Because if the people decide, hey, we want Dogecoin or we want Shiba Inu, that it's over. It's what the people want. And I don't think some Bitcoin maxis understand this. Maxis understand it's what the people want. If they want XRP to be the fucking cryptocurrency,
Hmm.
the global cryptocurrency, it's going to be that. There's no way you're going to stop it. It's what the people want. People want Supreme. People want iPhones. They don't want Samsungs. I'm sorry, man. I know you probably have a Samsung, but people want iPhones. People want dope shit. People want Lamborghinis. They don't want Toyotas. Like, bro, like people like dope shit, and this is dope shit. When did James Harden join the show? I don't know. James Harden, went ahead, lost the music.
Yeah, yeah. James Harden. I'll take a moment to read the
Oh, look
comments. I
who
see
woke up!
Akil's pulling up. Yeah. So
Look who woke up! Oh, hey,
Doogie
Keel. I don't
says
know what
Akil
you're
blew
doing
a
here in the dark.
Dougie says
Yeah,
Akil blew a gasket yesterday, taking a sick day today.
yeah. He knew that he was wrong, It was a unanimous decision for me because there were a bunch of people just saying, "Yo, dog, you really tore him a new asshole." And hey, listen, he's my friend, but I had to do what I had to do. At the end of the day, my man's was wrong. My man's was wrong, and I had to put him into his place. That's it. He had one fan in here that he paid off. He paid off one person in this chat, and they were like, "Yo, yeah, Kill, go Kill, do your thing, Kill." Wait, look. He's so dumb he can't even find the switch. Look at this. He can't even find
It's
the switch.
content, man. It's content. I'm loving
Anybody
this.
watching YouTube right now? Look at this.
Yeah, you
Look,
guys got to come to the YouTube, man. Check this out.
hold
So I
on.
did
You
a
gonna
poll.
take?
I did a poll. 100% voted no to buying more Safe Moon.
Yeah, listen. All I want to say is,
I
Safe Moon Army. You can go ahead and attack Alex because
What
I
army? What army? What army? It's all bots.
gave a
What
very
army?
neutral opinion on the situation.
No, man. You gotta speak from the heart. I know you would not touch that. Even like no. There's no way. There's no way. That's Safe Moon. Hell no. Akil has him for his electricity bill. I guess because it's flooding the darkness. Let's go, Akil. GM Sunshine.
Akil,
Damn, Dougie likes the Akil, man. He says GM Sunshine.
I don't know. Akil looks like he's like about to move into his closet with his desk.
What'd you just say?
Oh, here we go. The man of the hour, the man who got defeated yesterday, Akil Patterson, aka Bernie Sandals, is here to join us today. Thanks for waking up.
I don't.
I
lose,
loved the
just get
Halloween
better.
costume. I never seen Master Chief with the kilt, so that was like a new one. So it was
You've never seen Master Chef with a kilt?
yeah, from Halo, like Master Chief, like the the helmet and everything. Like that helmet you were
By the
wearing
way,
reminded me of him. Sandals,
Okay.
Deagle says. Bernie Sandals.
by the way, I want to say that Haley Davis went ahead and told me to take my 401k out and go all into Chief. I just wanted to put that out there that it was Haley Davis that told me take out your 401k, go all in Chief by the top. She told me that.
Our Haley told you.
Haley, yes.
Our Haley said that.
Yes.
You know that's a lie.
Don't
Alex
call it a
had
comeback.
to go
He's
ahead-
been here before.
Alex had to go ahead and fill in for you. We
No,
had to wait for you to come on.
I'd appreciate.
Is that what you're doing? You
I
lazy
had to
motherfucker?
drop 2 cents after that CZAMA. God damn, the level of incompetence. I have 2 demands. Shove your demands up your ass. Whoever that guy was in Saudi, and that clown ass who was asking about honeypots on PaySwap. Go ask mommy to hold your hand when you buy some trash rug pull, and you go to CZ crying about smart contracts rugging you. Get the hell out of here. I can't believe that. That was just 30 minutes with a billionaire, and you're asking him about pancake swap, rugging. What was the other one? Do you meditate?
Yeah. Do you meditate, CZ? Yeah, I would have said yeah. After your fucking question, I'm gonna start meditating. Like the dumbest questions. Dumb.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was gonna run for an hour or something, right? So I mean, that guy's sharp on his time. Like his time, he's not gonna stay. He's not gonna overstay. Like, and so people just, whew, that was brutal.
Hold on, CZ had a space last night.
No, today in the morning. By the
Yeah.
way, you want to go ahead and tell Alex thank you for covering for you? You want to say thank you? You ungrateful bitch.
I'm waiting, Akil. I say GM, you gotta say it back.
No, I said good morning, and then David starts going off about whatever the fuck he's going off about every third day.
Oh, don't
Akil,
worry.
is that bear? Are we in a bear market because of that bear in the back?
I don't
Like,
know what
are you doing some voodoo or something? Like, what's? I'm just trying to like dissect the market, you know.
Yes, there's a bear. There's a bear. There's a bear. There's a bear. And right now, the market might be a little. You know what? To me, though, the bear represents so much more than that. It represents like strength, overcoming, persistence. And you know what? Right now, you know what I loved about this time that we've been here, David, over the last several months, we've noticed all the bitches are gone. Like all those people that used to be sitting in those rooms talking about like, yeah, you just don't understand and you're not ready for that. You're gone. Bye-bye. Good riddance. We didn't want you here because guess what? You were just here to take some people's money and bounce. Go the fuck away. But you know who is here right now? The strong. The people who are invested in this culture. Yeah, and we're a culture. We're counterculture. We don't always like each other. We might talk shit, but at the end of the day, we're going to make this bread for the people who stayed. So, while everybody's out there talking their mess, there are people right now making life-changing decisions. Remember, everybody who got rich last bull run, they were holding on to things for 2-3 years before it hit. Guys, there's some good projects. We're going to see a shorter turnaround span than we've ever had before. There's going to be money to be made. Money to be made. There was blood in the streets. You know what I started doing? David, I put it on Twitter. I told everybody, I stopped buying food. Whatever was in my cabinet, I was like, yo, I'm just going to start putting all my extra money towards this. Them bags that people got in multiple projects will pay off for folks. They can laugh at you. But remember, first they laughed. What was it? First they made fun of you. Then they laughed at you. Then they wanted to be you. Get ready for it, folks.
Hold on, I gotta read these comments. They're legendary. So Ross, shout out Ross. Thank you, Haley, for joining in. Ross says, I would ask CZ what type of shampoo he used. Rocky says, right, Shiba pumps. Shiba Inu to the moon, says Haley. Leo, what's good? Dougie's having a good time. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Dougie. Let's see. Amina says, Akil causing the bear market. AL says, Safe Moon's still here. David, I think we triggered some Safe Moon people. I said, how's that price doing? David, it's all love. And Hector joined. He says, the bag holders are here holding hands with Safe Mooners. Damn, Hector's always going in torpedo. Safe Moon and Omi? Akil, what's your thoughts on Safe Moon?
Did you just ask me if a real question, or is that rhetorical?
That's what I'm talking about. There we go. That just wrapped up that whole project. That's the best response. That's the best response. That's the best response.
Yo, Leo, I DM'd you, bro. Leo, check your DMs, bro.
Of course, David's always in somebody else's DMs, sliding up in them DMs, David.
Yo, shut up.
Oh, wait, hold on. I missed one comment. He said we heard a new one. I thought it was a draw. David, Akil softened you up throughout the conversation. Then you went David Twerkstein in the evening. That's a new one. David Twerkstein.
Have a nice day, Alex. Wave goodbye to the crowd. What an asshole. I brought him on here. He's going to make fun of me? I brought Alex, I brought you on here. You going to make fun of me? It's supposed to be Team DG. Saying Team AK.
You just tossed him? You tossed him out the room?
The fuck is that?
What would you do that for?
Nah, it's all love with Alex. I'm just messing with Alex.
Alex is like a saint.
First of all, shout out to Alex, man. My boy Alex. This dude works. He is the best social media manager that G Media has ever had, man. This dude works nonstop, relentless. He does more than just social media management, but he has helped us up the game with our social media account. So much respect to that boy over there that loves that XRP. And his cousin, shout out to his cousin, Mr. XRP, man, always coming through in the clutch, talking about XRP, going to the moon and shit. So before we jump into how you lost your ass yesterday to me,
I swear, when Ross makes a do you think Ross sits around like and has like a notebook full of things to just say to us? Like
No,
he's already planned them out.
Yo, by the way, can you send a link to Leo? Leo wants to come on. All right, so the reason why I wanted Leo to come on, guys, is because Leo won't shut the fuck up on Twitter. He continues to bash. Uh, he is bashing the hell out of D Gods, Frank from D Gods, the youths, all like he is nonstop. And today, after reading his tweets, he has completely went AWOL. He has gone ape shit on that entire project. He is calling them out. He has forgot about eating hot dogs with ketchup and mustard, and he is like out here fucking going ape shit. Ape shit.
I didn't realize Leo was still part of X Mooney Coin. I just looked at his page. I was like, damn, that's a throwback. All right, there you go, Leo.
He supports stuff, man. Good for him, man. You hashtag twerking. Hold on, tweeting at David Gokhshtein. Yo, listen, hold up. Let this joke not go further than this fucking show today. Let that fucking name not resonate out there with the people. They've hardly, it took them time to learn this name. Leo went, hold on. It was brutal. Don't at me, Akil. Listen, by the way, you see what your boys do? Here we go. All right, guys, get ready. I know this might be, we have Leo coming on. I know this is going to be traumatizing for some. It's definitely going to be traumatizing for me. Yo, Leo, what's going on, man?
Yo, I'm fucking done with youths. I'm sorry, dude, but I don't take shit personal. But when you invest in this fucking market, and you don't get an answer, Frank, no God can go fuck himself. I'm so fucking disappointed in that project for months, dude. They just have not released shit. And that's just horse shit, bro. I've never been this upset. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck, rugged. I don't care. But when you have fucking people out there investing in you and you don't respond, bro, you see how many, you catch them. You see me fucking out there swinging. These motherfuckers are bullshit. I'm sorry. I've never been this upset. Rugged. I don't care. But you got to answer to somebody. That's all I got.
Tell us how you really feel, Leo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. Can I curse here? I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't worry. We're like in episode. I mean, we're in episode number like 500 at this point. And after the first 30 seconds, the algorithm just gives up. You realize that they just stop worrying about curse words.
Yeah. Hey, you like my beard?
I know, Leo. That's a sweet beard. You know, I'm actually jealous.
Hey, it's a lot of years, bro.
Yo, you're sitting there you get on the train. I mean, I know you drive a Lexus to work, but when you're on the train somewhere and you got that little bit of gray, I bet you get hit on a lot. You got that
bro,
look. I give it to you.
No, dude, I drive a fucking Nissan Leaf. I got Utes, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Yo, not only that, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't diamond hand shit this last round. And of course, I sold some Ethereum, some Dogecoin, Shiba, to get into this fucking youth project, and that shit goes up. So that's what I got to do. Just invest in bullshit, and then everything else goes up.
Did you go ahead and invest into Art Gabble or Gobble or whatever that shit was?
Oh, fuck no. I wish I would have. Look at that. That's another bullshit. 11 ETH. Who the fuck is paying 11 ETH for that shit? But we can't fucking help our own community here. Do you see the amount of ETH, the volume on that shit?
Yeah, but hold on. Let me ask you a question. Why are you so mad at youths, though? Like, seriously, why are you mad at youths? Like I've never seen you triggered like this.
Bro, I'm upset, man. I just, could you imagine me? I don't care. I mean, I do. It is money, but could you imagine the people that just don't have a voice out there. I'm just a little motherfucking nobody. And these motherfuckers got, what is it? I don't even know how much, $23 million in volume, and they can't fucking answer to their investors. That's bullshit.
So hold on. What's I haven't kept up to date. But what is going on with the youths? Aren't they like redoing the project or some shit?
Even if they were, David, I mean, they could at least answer something. I don't know what's going on. I don't have a Discord. I can't get into their Discord. I don't know. Frank D. Gods is a fucking bitch. I don't care. I don't give a fuck how many Bored Apes he got looked into. But I just feel like they're using all that Solana. I mean, who the fuck does an NFT project? I know you said calm down, give them a chance. But bro, only Frank can come up with a project, release it, and have no fucking art ready. Nothing.
What?
So you feel at this point that the community has financed this project?
100% prove me wrong. That's why he don't respond. Come on, bro. Dude, $23 million. I can launch a fucking project and wait for the 23 million, then fucking hire an artist and this and that and this bullshit. Come on, man. That's just like he did his Bored Apes. However he got them shits financed, he did the same shit, but on us.
So let me ask you a question though. If he comes out with some fire art, would all this negative sentiment that you have towards him go away, or do you feel like nah, this dude is like, fuck this dude?
You know me. I'm in it for the project. I'm not gonna bail, but I'm never gonna fucking invest in something that he does. He's lost my respect, and I'm done. And not that he gives a fuck about me. He don't even know who I am. It don't matter, David. But I just won't do anything that he's involved in.
Hector has a comment. Hector saying, imagine walking into your Lexus dealership and seeing Leo raging about liquid JPEGs in the finance room.
Hey, do you not see me with the lights down, bro?
Listen, I'm here for it, Leo. I'm here for it. You're like, look, don't worry about my day job. Like, yo, like talk your shit, man. Talk your shit.
Nah. Thank you, David, for bringing me up. This is cool as shit. You guys have done a fucking phenomenal job. This tube thing is kicking off. I know Akil has yours. You have your stuff starting, but I'm glad to see you guys moving up, man. Definitely, David and I had a little clash in the beginning, but I'm learning here and there. Crypto's big. I don't know everything. I still don't know anything, obviously. But it's a hard thing to get into, and we just got to remember we got new people coming into crypto every day that don't know, and fuck you. They have $5,000 that they can't lose, and they throw it into something like this. We lost them forever, man.
FYI, we don't know shit about any of this. This market is, if we had a crystal ball, we'd all be billionaires, but we don't. So
exactly. As you can see, like fucking Akil went ahead and told everybody to get into OMI. We all got in, and now we're all fucking holding the ball. And then I made a tweet about OMI, and then I got attacked by these fucking maxis from OMI. Fucking show me shit about fucking OMI. Like, bro, you can show me as many fucking videos as you want, but I'm looking at fucking CoinMarketCap, and that shit ain't moving. All right, so you can go ahead and play and fucking hold hands and sing Kumbaya, but I ain't seen that shit move for fucking years now. That shit's in ICU. That shit is in ICU with the rest of the
Hey, don't get me wrong. I've been buying OMI and those VV NFT, NFTs and shit. But when they start to rock it, I think they're going to be good with Disney involved in it somewhat. I think eventually they'll get it.
Mm-hmm.
When?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
When? What moon, bro?
Hey, I've been buying the Mickey Mouse shit. Don't sleep on them, man.
Bro, he only likes VV because he's the only person that uses VV. He puts them shit, the AR things in his fucking living room. Fucking has them all fucking running around and shit.
I'm not the only one. There are entire YouTube channel makers. Like, bro, like, don't come at me like I'm the guy who started this. I'm just the one who told you all about a great opportunity. I do not say tomorrow. I do not say when. I simply say, yo, check it out for yourself. Just check it out for yourself. You ain't gotta be me. And at this point,
How the fuck do you have a partnership with Marvel and fucking Disney and you're still a stablecoin? How the fuck does that happen?
Hey, don't get. I got no comment for that.
it's okay. No. Just let him go. Let David be David. Because at the end of
Don't
the
worry.
day,
Oh, we gonna be David.
We
I'm
know.
still gonna stand you around. Hey, did you have time to go ahead and process that Elon Musk is? Do you feel how free this platform is now? Twitter, how people from all sides can go ahead and have talk.
hold on.
Freedom is
Let's
a
get
beautiful
this
thing.
all sides bullshit.
Do you know I talked to Anthony?
One side burns down fucking empty CVS's. The other side storms the Capitol and then tries to kill some old guy while he's in bed in his underwear, and then makes up lies about it.
Okay.
Yo, there is no both sides. It's mentally unstable. Yo,
so
people
basically,
are
you don't want
unstable.
Republicans. Got it. So you don't want Republicans on the platform.
One second.
You don't want Republicans on the
I
platform.
didn't say that. I said the other side. So far leftist.
The other side meaning the Republicans.
No. I didn't say
sorry,
that.
guys.
Extremists. Hey, Leo's got to go because Leo's going to get in trouble. He's like, I'm in the office, yo. I got to sell cars, motherfuckers.
Fuck Lexus.
So, hey, 2025, it's going to be an epic year. Just keep DCAing, man. We're going to get this.
Love you, brother.
Love you too, man. Love you, Akil. We'll talk soon.
Peace.
All right, man. Take care.
Peace.
Yo, listen. If you are a Republican,
That's not what I said.
Akil does not want you on the Twitter platform.
Again, that's not what I said.
If you are a Democrat,
that's not what I said.
You are more than welcome to come on to Twitter and use the platform.
That is not what I said. Not even close to what I said. That is not what I said. I said, and I quote, the extreme left burns down an empty CVS. The extreme right breaks into your house and tries to kill an old man and storms the Capitol. Those are the differences. No, that's the difference. No, that's the difference. That's what the difference is. I tell you what.
You cannot.
I said extreme. That's the two sides. And then when you watch guys like Charlie Kirk, who then went on online, well, pull up the clip where Charlie Kirk is literally saying, I think if there's some real patriot, they'll go bail this guy out. He's a fucking whack job. The same as Kanye West. Fuck that dude. Let him sit there. He's crazy. Don't go. Why do you want to? This is like Captain Save-A-Ho everywhere. Everybody wants to be Captain Save-A-Ho. Y'all all want to be Captain Save-A-Hos. Stop saving people from themselves. If somebody's stupid and they do something dumb, they gotta do their consequences. Now, if you're gonna fight because you don't think they did it and you actually work towards real change, then go do it. That's what that is. I'm not talking to Hector right now. I don't care about your immigration issue. Because look, you hear what I just said? I don't care about your immigration issue because guess what? I don't. I do not. Because if they really wanted to fix immigration, they would have done it 30 years ago in Congress. They don't care about fixing it. So I don't care about it either. What I'm saying is there's a difference between somebody burning an empty CVS and then somebody breaking into a home while somebody was sleeping and then hitting them over the head and then proceeding to make up bullshit lies about them because an anchorman accidentally said the assailant was in his underwear. No, the victim was in his underwear because the victim was in his bed. I don't care. I don't
Why did why did the guy deny being friends with Pelosi's husband?
What are you talking about? Just say what you just said one more time because you just said, why did the victim...
I was reading the paper.
Why did the victim deny being friends with Pelosi's husband? Pelosi's husband is the victim. So ergo, what you said is an accurate statement.
No. The guy said, I am not... Hold on. Pelosi's husband said, I don't know the guy. The guy said, no, I'm his friend.
No, I'm a friend. Like creepy. Like, like some like real... I'm a friend, David. Like some guy breaking your house being like, no, David, I'm a friend.
I don't
No,
know.
he's not a friend. He says he
I think he's
is.
a friend.
David, this is why people are mentally unstable. Some creepy
What do you,
guy breaks
what do
in your
you
house.
mean? Yo,
Some
everything that does not side with your opinion is mentally unstable.
David, you just said this guy broke in. He then wrote a sworn affidavit where he was like, well, I wasn't going to hurt her. I was just going to break in. And then I was going to break her kneecaps. So then we could wheel her around Congress to show how weak she really was. And I was like, that don't make no sense. Like, you were going to break her kneecaps. So what do you think? They were just going to let you like get away with breaking her kneecaps? This is stupid. The guy's like, his 14-year-old daughter's like, yeah, my dad's a little unstable. Like, the 14-year-old daughter goes, dad ain't right. My father ain't right in the head. He's a QAnon guy. Like, there's something wrong. If you believe that aliens with lasers have like infiltrated your government, there's something a little strange there. Now, are you 100% wrong? I can't prove it. But guess what? You can't disprove it either. Like, you're just a little off. And so sometimes it's best just to shut the fuck up, stay at your home, yell at your television, throw it, call it a bitch shit all you want, but just get out of the way. Just chill out. People are really mentally unstable and unwell, David. I just want you to know they are truly unwell. Kanye's unwell, 100%.
Because
AOC, she's
he's a
unwell. Like
Republican.
shit.
Oh,
Did you
come on.
know? Did you just
Hold
hear
on,
me?
let me just
No,
quickly.
stop. You just assumed shit again, just like the rest of these nutsacks at home. I am not a Republican, nor am I a Democrat. I
You
call
are
it
a
like it
Bernie
is.
Sanders.
I
You
call it
love.
like it is. No,
Listen, you are a socialist, and it's okay. Just admit it. You are a
I don't watch
socialist.
news.
You
I
don't
don't watch
believe
news.
everybody should make. You don't believe in capitalism, even though you
I
take
do.
advantage of it. And you are a socialist. Okay,
I'm
that's
not.
it. You
I'm not.
are.
I've never been a socialist. I don't believe in
And it's
socialism,
funny, like you know what it is.
but
You've
I
never
believe in
even lived.
socialism programs.
You have never even lived in that environment. I don't know why you would even want that environment around here in the United States of America.
I just said I believe in some socialist programs. You
Oh
know,
my God,
like
that's all you
social,
need.
like
That's the
Social
ticket part.
Security.
Oh, stop it.
That's
Stop
a
it.
socialist program. It's called
Now,
Social Security.
listen, hey, you're not Nas, all right? Stop playing with
You
words, bro.
put
Like,
no, you put money into it. You should get it back when you get older. Not, hey, we're gonna move this up to 80. Like, I'm not gonna live to 80. Fuck you. I want my money. I put into Social Security. I want my money back. Pay me
Bernie
my
Sanders,
money.
Bernie Sanders. You know what it is? I love how Bernie Sanders wants to tax everybody, but meanwhile, the guy's like, how many millions? How many millions are we up there? How many million? How many O's he got?
What are you talking about?
How many O's does Sandals got?
Bernie?
Yeah, how many? How much money does Bernie have? What's
Oh,
his net worth?
his net worth maybe like 4 million. That's not that much.
You think it's 4 million?
I don't. Yeah, I don't
Let
think
us
it's like. I don't
let
think it's like
us
100 million.
Google. Let us Google. Let us Google and see. Bernie Sanders net worth.
Yeah, 5 million.
Yo, you know he had this thing. You know he got. There is no. Yo, you know he got this pay. Yo,
Who, me?
no.
No,
Sanders.
yeah, it's like 5 million.
I think he paid somebody off. He is not worth $2 million.
I told you he's not a rich man.
Nah, I don't believe that shit.
See, that's the problem. He isn't a super
The
rich
same
man.
thing. The same thing with Putin, right?
Yo, hey, Hector, I have 3 houses. I'm not a super rich man. I just bought them at the right time. Like, you can buy a house and then you could actually increase the value. That's kind of why you buy things. Like, isn't that what you do?
I can't believe I am. I can't believe I'm actually going to agree with Hector.
He has 3 houses. That is not a sign of wealth. David, have you ever had an investment property ever in your life?
Yes.
So when you had an investment property, were you super wealthy when you got it, or you bought it as an investment to have more money,
No
to have
comment.
another, yeah, to get more income?
You
Like
know, I
a
don't want
lot
to
of,
say anything because I'm Jewish, so you know, I don't want Kanye to come after me. You know, Jews run everything, right?
well, I don't know, but all I'm saying is there are people who will talk about they got. Oh, Hector, don't hate because you don't have multiple properties. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. But no, like the truth is like people buy investment properties to bring in another level of income. Like it's called residual income. Like if you're going to learn to be a millionaire, it says what you have to have 7 passive income statuses coming in, like things that you don't have to do, and that money flows in. It helps you be a millionaire. Like this is stuff that isn't uncommon. If you pick up a book, you'll read about these wonderful things that they do in this world where you can literally increase your ability to have more money by having passive income sources. So
But
learn
real
about
quick,
it
real quick,
and
I just
stop
want to
acting
give
like
two.
Bernie Sanders crazy.
Hold on, real quick, before you keep on going on how bad the Republican Party is. Um, so to touch on this real quick for Safe Mooners, the thing I didn't know what the fuck was coming out from Safe Moon. Apparently, it is called. You might find a few other projects similar to Safe Moon Orbital Shield in that they offer login protection. However, none offer the level of protection SafeMoon Orbital Shield offers. SafeMoon protects you with the login system and its additional security features. In addition, you are being integrated into a very accessible ecosystem as SafeMoon continues to expand and innovate.
I've never heard of this shit. If they're building it, no one's ever heard of this shit. So hopefully they. This just sounds dumb. I'm fuck these people. I'm done arguing with them, David. Yeah, your safe moon
Shout
shit.
out
It's the
to,
greatest thing in the world.
shout out to our sponsor, by the way. They're in the room. Shout out in Twitter Spaces. By the way, anybody who wants to make their way onto this conversation, just send a DM to Akil Patterson. I know a lot of people raise their hands and they want to go ahead and come on. Well, we're on YouTube and we do YouTube Live. Uh, we just leave Twitter Spaces open for everybody to listen and to the ranting that this bitch over there does every single day about the Republican Party and the other side that continues to get muted. Shout out to Dirk.
You're
Dirk's in
full
the
of
room.
shit.
Shout
You're
out
full of
to
shit. You
everybody.
have an entire network plus CNN that does your bidding. Like I
What?
don't have a
Are you?
chance. I don't.
Maybe I hate
Stop.
CNN.
I don't have a
CNN
chance.
is your party. What are you talking
I
about?
don't have a party. I don't get to watch CNN because CNN's full of shit. I don't watch MSNBC because they are just way too left. I have to read documents in order to
You
get
you
any
watch
information.
CNN. You used to watch
Multiple.
CNN
I don't. I don't.
while you
I
rub
don't.
yourself to
I
Don
don't.
Lemon.
I don't.
You
First
do.
off, Don,
You
I have
absolutely
not.
do.
I have not talked to Don Lemon since Ferguson when he said, "Well, obviously you can smell the marijuana in the air." And I was
Do you
like,
know? By the way, this is
"Fuck
a
you,
fun
Don
fact.
Lemon."
Do you want to know a fun fact? So, like, you know how you said the N word is up now? You said yesterday the N word, the use of the N word is up ever
The
since
the
Elon took
the
over.
usage of the N word, yeah.
Correct. Do you also know that at the same time there was an increase of 500% increase of new users bots that have come in at the same time? Fun fact also that Elon Musk has yet to go ahead and change any policy.
Lie,
Yet to change any
lies.
policy on
Yeah,
Twitter.
just because he doesn't change policy doesn't mean he doesn't go. Listen, a conservative,
There you
right
go.
wing extremist running for Arizona Secretary of State, a guy who
There
doesn't
you
believe the
go.
election, doesn't believe in the election, doesn't believe the Capitol was stormed. Also, Elon gets one tweet and goes, "I'm going to go fix that." Fucking 15 minutes later. So, you know what? Fuck Elon until, you know what? I believe in CZ more than I believe in Elon. And hopefully,
Thank God.
CZ brings,
Thank God
stop.
for
Hopefully,
Elon.
hey, hopefully CZ brings some balance to this world, because when you've got a fucking whack job conspiracy, resharing more whack job conspiracy shit, then you two whack jobs need to go fuck off.
Thank God for
Elon Musk
Elon.
is fucking crazy. He
Thank you for
also
Elon.
is smart, and that means that he fucking can do a lot of things, but it don't mean he's fucking a trustworthy human. But
Thank you,
CZ,
Elon.
I believe CZ is a more trustworthy human because he believes
I
in
would
humanity.
have Elon's baby. Thank you, Elon. I appreciate what you're doing for the platform and allowing everybody to have a voice. That this election will not be decided by a
Fuck
few people.
off, because
Okay,
that's what he does.
We're gonna make sure that everybody, Democrats, Republicans, everybody has a voice, not just one side. Thank you, Elon. Thank
Fuck
you.
off.
Appreciate you.
Fuck
Thank
off,
you for
Elon.
taking away he'll take away the shadow bans. And
Fuck
people
off,
will
Elon.
actually show up on, you know what? People will actually show up on my Twitter feed now. And I'm actually showing up on people's Twitter feeds, which is amazing. Who would have thought freedom of speech? What a concept.
Fuck off, Elon.
Shout out to Elon Musk. Thank
Fuck
you.
off, Elon.
Thank you for spending $44 billion to go ahead and give people the right to speak again.
Fuck off, Elon.
Not just Democrats.
See, that's your problem. That's your problem. You think I'm talking about Democrats.
You are. Democrats
I'm not. See, that's the problem with you because you keep thinking that. I'm not. I happen right now to agree that democracy is frail, David. Democracy is very frail. America is a very uneducated place about its own democracy because it's not they are. David, most people couldn't tell you if this was a democratic republic or a direct democracy. They couldn't. They just couldn't because we don't teach civics. People don't understand what they're voting for 80% of the time. They label things. Do you realize that any legislator can label anything that they bring up to the floor, anything they want? They can label it anything. The Freedom of Information Act could have been a bill that actually eventually beat little children into a pulp. But guess what? They can do that because it's not a direct democracy. We have this weird system in which we have to rely on the Electoral College. Like, you know why the Electoral College was invented? It was literally invented because they thought the farmers that were going to vote were too stupid. And so they said, we can make our own decision.
It was invented to stop Elon Musk and
No.
the Republican Party from winning.
And most people think that, people are like, well, our system is the Electoral College. Our system was not always the Electoral College. It was not always the Electoral College. What happened is that because the southern states could technically count as greater populations because they had slaves, right? Remember, I'm 3/5 of a man. That's what this country thought about me at some point.
That's questionable.
Like, that's what this country thought. So our founders weren't fucking that smart. They had flaws too. At least they put in mechanisms to change things. That's what we have to remember. And so most people do not understand the full breadth of this democracy and how hard it is to keep it and how frail democracy truly is. It's frail. And we are watching it being eradicated and stepped on because people just are angry. They're just angry.
Who's stepping on who? Who's stepping on?
Well, first off, if you storm the Capitol, you definitely are stepping
now you're going back to the Capitol. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, David. I'm sorry. Every time there's something that somebody wants to talk about, they're like, "Whoa, you're going back to the Capitol," because it had never happened before, David.
Okay.
In 260 plus years, it has not happened. No, we don't all agree. We don't all agree. That's the problem. You got shitbags like Marjorie Taylor Greene going around this country that says fucking lies, and that shitbag doesn't know her ass from her face.
Okay. Either way, to say, letting you know that Republicans and Democrats stood together and said that was a tragic and a ridiculous event that happened at the Capitol. So every single person
David,
you want to go ahead and
Ted Cruz, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Josh Hawley, all three of them.
I'm not a big fan of Ted Cruz, but like that dude was not about that.
No, Ted Cruz has been a sympathizer of it.
The vice president came out. The vice president came out and said It was a horrific event immediately. Like, stop. It did happen. It was a fucked up situation. I hated it. It was despicable. Okay, but those people, the few people that were there, I'm talking about the few people that actually did something. They should go ahead.
The over 5,000 people.
Not all 5,000 people did anything.
Over David, there was over 5,000. David, it was about 25,000 people at the event.
Listen,
so that's why I said the over 5,000 people.
They're going to be an event, but not all 5,000 people stormed it.
No, David. There were 25,000 people at the event. 5,000 stormed.
Okay. I did not see 5,000 people enter the Capitol.
David, that's a big space to fill up. It was over 5,000, David. It's kind of like how they do the aerial mapping.
There was maybe 30 to 50 people that went actually in.
No, David. Oh, no. David, I think you need to go check the tapes again.
Let's go.
Check the tapes.
Let's go with the opinion now.
No, just check the tapes. I don't need an opinion. Just go check the tapes. Hit pause and start counting. There are scientists that actually show you how to count.
You're not right. Like Akil, I love like how you smirk and you think you're right, but you're not. You think you sound. Hey, it's like me coming up and saying like I could do the same thing that you're doing, but I present either opinion or fact when I say it.
I just said go check the tape.
I don't need to. You're the expert.
I just told you. I told you
30 to 50 were in there.
No, I just told you, and you were like, nah, it was way less than that, 30 to 50. And I was like, you can go check the tape then. You think 5,000 people entered the Capitol? 5,000 people stormed the Capitol.
The building.
Entered the building. It was over several hundred. It was over several hundred.
But you just said 5,000.
I said over 5,000 stormed the Capitol. You then clarified your statement to say how many directly entered the building.
I didn't clarify it because you said storm the Capitol. That means they stormed the building.
No, David.
To me, that's how it sounds.
David. Hey, you know what? That is not. Because they're not the same things. And this is why I say you've got to be clear on what you're talking about.
You have to clarify it.
Well, you weren't clarified. And so when you clarified it, I said, I'd say several hundred.
Clarify a statement like that. You said 5,000 people stormed the Capitol.
Yes.
Anybody sitting here, doesn't matter what IQ you want to go ahead and put on the person. Anybody who hears they stormed the Capitol, that means they went into the building, 5,000 people, and attacked everything.
That's not what that means.
Yes, to me, that's what it sounds like.
That's not what it actually means, but okay. Well, hey, look, now, but here's what happened, David. Through a conversation, we're finding clarity on what your expectation was. And that's when I made... Stop. I just told you.
That's my expectation. My expectation was that Americans would be much smarter than that.
But but we're not, apparently, because you got a bunch of fucking whack jobs.
But you are
but we're not.
Blaming. You are constantly blaming the
Who do I blame? Who do I blame, David?
No,
who are you going to blame?
I'll tell you. Hold on. I'm going to tell you how you blame. Ready?
Who are you going to blame?
You are mad at Elon Musk because he is now allowing freedom of speech.
No, that's not what I said.
Before you go on, because I know where you're going to go with this, the N-word and Hitler's pictures were being put on to this platform way before Elon Musk took over or even had a thought of taking over. You know why? Because I've been on this platform since 2010, and I've been getting racial slurs thrown at me for being Jewish way before Elon Musk thought about buying this platform. You're mad that he's opening up the ability and a platform for people to speak on. People that do not agree with your opinion and people from the other side of the fence. There is no other side. You're mad at Elon for doing that. Because if it wasn't Elon, if it was Bernie Sanders who did it, you'd be mad at Bernie Sanders for allowing the right to go ahead and come on to this platform.
There is no other side.
So a lot of Americans, what you guys
Human
want
decency is not
you
a
want to
other side.
hey, let's shut up the other side. Let's
Hey, why?
completely shut
Hey,
them up.
you love holding the jocks net? You love holding the jock for all these bigots, don't you? I mean, David, how can you hold the jock for a bigot? Honestly,
Name the bigot.
wrong is
Name the
wrong.
bigot.
Ted Cruz,
Name the bigot.
Ted Cruz, Marjorie Taylor
Ted-
Greene.
When did I ever hold his jock strap?
I'm just asking because you're agreeing with him.
But everybody's allowed to have a platform. You want to deplatform everybody.
I didn't deplatform anybody.
Yeah, what a sucky world we would live in. Like literally, what a fucked up, boring world we would live in if I had to listen to this bullshit every single day.
Well, you do have to listen to it every single day.
Yeah, I have to correct you every single day.
Y'all get off of it.
Come on, man.
Get out of here.
I know you want to make points, man, but like seriously,
I'm not making any points.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about everybody deserves a fucking platform to speak on. Now, if you go over the line, if you entice violence and shit like that, yes, you should get your platform taken away from you. But if you are speaking your mind and you happen to have voted for fucking Trump, or if you voted for Biden, you shouldn't go ahead and be banned off the goddamn platforms. It's ridiculous.
Who you voted for is no consequence to me. Your vote is not an issue.
Yes, it is. To you, it is. To you,
That's
it
not.
is. You,
No.
if me and you weren't friends, I wouldn't have an account.
What are you talking about? Yeah, you would.
Shit. You might go ahead and probably call somebody right now on Twitter and tell them to deplatform me.
Not I, because I don't give a fuck about you people that much.
You
like,
people?
Yeah.
What do you mean by you people?
You people.
Oh, Jews? Are you trying to say you Jews?
No. You people.
You see? You people. Caught yourself there, right? What are you going to say now?
You
That's
people.
That's right.
The reason why I said you people is just so I can give it back to you. Like, you people, like, wait a second. What's the black guy talking about? Like, is it the black guy and the Jewish guy going back and forth about who you people are? That's the funny part. It's like, who's the you people? Like, you're both fucked up. But no, like I said, I don't care. I just don't. I don't have enough energy for it.
We do not learn anything. I'm telling you honestly. We don't learn anything if we don't hear both sides of the aisle. Like, we don't learn anything. There's nothing to learn. We do not expand our minds by blocking people off that we don't like. It's really that simple. And if you don't understand that, I'm telling you, you will end up in an echo chamber. That is all. You're gonna end up with people that just agree with you, but you don't learn anything. You don't learn anything. You don't level up. You don't expand your mind. No, Akil, I'm being serious. I know. Listen, you're a smart cat. I love you, bro. But like, I will like. It's like me going into Bitcoin maxi rooms. I go into Bitcoin maxi rooms because I might just learn something there. Maybe, just maybe, I might learn something. Doubtful, but I might learn something. But at least it's not an echo chamber. At least it's not an attaboy. You did a great job when you didn't. We have to do better. We have to do way better in society than just like say, you know what? I don't like his opinion, so I'm gonna. You know what? Let's ban him. Let's take his platform away. I don't like his opinion. Take the platform away. No, that's not. That shouldn't be how it rocks. And it seems like all these platforms are controlled by people that have that they get triggered very fast, and they're like, oh, this guy triggered me. He said something he shouldn't have said because it's against the narrative. Let's take away his platform.
So David,
up.
I got a question. Have you ever heard of this book? It's called Nudge, Choice Theory. It's just a good book called Nudge. You should read it sometimes. But in this book, it talks about people's ability to choose for themselves, right? And I said this yesterday. I'm a big person of choice. I believe that when you have choice, you will make the decision that's right for you. Even though your choices might be somewhat limited, you at least make the choices right for you. And in this book, also, it's a political theorist as well. They also talk about how choice has been limited to the point now where you really don't have a choice, right? When you have a two-party system, just listen. When you have a two-party system, you don't really have a choice. About 13% of any voter base can decide an entire election. So when you go through a primary, right? If you can get 13% of your base, the people who agree with you to show up, then you eventually start to drown out the voices of reasonable people. I say that as a person who's not only run campaigns, been a candidate, has worked with several different organizations nationally and globally. You start to lose your ability to choose because 13% of a population decides for you. Now, does that even sound right, David? Does it sound right that we should have 13% of anything deciding for the over 80%? No. That's the problem, is we've got 13% that have given us these really shitty choices to decide from. An 80-year-old man versus 77-year-old man. Like, wait a second, that's not a choice to me. Like, you two guys should be retiring right now. Nancy Pelosi, why are you still in the House of Representatives? Do you have nothing else better to do? Do you not have grandchildren? We know you have a daughter because she was paid money to film you. She's making a documentary, kind of like Veep. When you have to truly look back at everything that's gone here in America over the last several hundred years, and you watch the level of crying from the most privileged Americans, like, that's when I'm like, yo, guys, this has gone too far. We have the shittiest 13% that have time. Let me just say this, that has time to storm the Capitol, to get on a plane, get on their private jets, to go do that, and to have time to just go burn things down in the middle of downtowns because they have time. David, do you know why you and I don't have time to do that shit? Because we actually do things every day that are a benefit to society, our communities, and our families. So if you are doing dumb shit, that means you got too much fucking time on your hands, excuse me, and you need to go make better decisions. So this two-party system that we've gotten trapped into has actually destroyed this country. And you know what? Hector, you can talk all the mess you want, but at the end of the day, you're probably the dumbest human out there because you actually think you're smarter than the rest of the world. I know I'm not. I know I'm not the smartest person in the room. And I do listen. I just don't always listen to David, but I do listen to people. I listen to them every day. I hear their complaints. I hear their concerns. I hear their fears. Real people. That's hard. And if you haven't been, if you don't know about the lowest of your community, then you don't know about your community at all. If you don't know about the poorest and the richest, you don't know your community. You've got to find a way to make sure that they can all have an opportunity to succeed. And when you are limited in choices, you're fucked. When you limit your choices, you're fucked. All right, go ahead.
Hold on. So you don't listen to me?
No, I said I sometimes listen to you. I don't always listen to you, David. Of all that, that's the only thing you picked up? That is the most selfish comment
No,
you've
I
ever
picked up
made.
a lot of things. I picked up a lot of things. I listened to you. I was listening to Huddle the Future say that, yo, he's not listening to you. Maybe he should
Hot on the
take off the
future. Yeah, hot on the
compliment
future.
here. Like
My
I
left
was
stack
listening,
have more brains than him.
but what like, that's the problem. Like that is essentially the problem. When you said I don't listen to him, of course you don't listen to me. You don't listen to the other side. Go ahead and speak
Well, I
because
listen to other people's perspectives, just not yours.
why? What am I? Let me ask you a question. What am I saying wrong? I'm not saying anything wrong. It's just I'm saying things that you don't like. There's a difference. It's like
Oh no,
some
you're
people just
wrong.
don't like vanilla and some people just don't like chocolate. It is what it is.
David, I
But
know
it
you like
doesn't,
a lot of
it doesn't
chocolate.
mean that it ain't good. That's all I gotta say. It don't mean that ain't good.
Hodl the future. I'm not pissing on you. I'm just pissing on you right now. Not forever.
No, Hodl the Future has your back, not mine.
What?
Hodl the Future actually was. He had
Hey,
your back along with Vanessa.
hey, no, I said I wasn't shitting on him forever. I just right now. Hey, Hector, that's a perfectly good example. There were 13 Democratic choices, and less than 13% chose one candidate. Like, that's where you get 19, and I said on average you get about 12 to 13%. I think Joe ended up with 19% of the primary vote. But early on he wasn't winning. He was at the end. And again, it's about access.
Fixed.
What, it's a fixed? No, it's not fixed. It's not fixed, it's just money. When you've got money, you can effectively buy votes. Like, and there's no federal law about state giving. Like, you can give unlimited amounts for in some states you have unlimited amounts. In other states you have like, nope, you can only give $6,000. And so you got to find a way to get, one person to give each individual can give $6,000. One business can give $6,000. There are campaign limits in some states. In other states, there are no campaign limits. So they just give as much money. And then we've got the invention of this, corporations are people, and Citizens United, one of the worst decisions ever made by the Supreme Court. And it basically said that,
Nothing.
Citizens United was a terrible thing, I thought. Naming corporations as people, I'm like, but corporations don't have the right to vote. The people in them do, so they should be able to spend their money. That's fine. But I don't think corporations are people. But again, a bad decision. I think that was a bad opinion from the court. See, that was an opinion. Every court has its opinion, and Citizens United did this from the Swift vote, commercials from not Ted Kennedy, John Kerry. So like when you had those videos, it's dark money. I just don't like dark money.
How much dark money did Bloomberg spend on his campaign?
Well, Bloomberg got into the campaign late. One of the things that you have to recognize is...
No. I asked you how much money, and you went into a different rant. How much money did he spend?
Well, he doesn't have to spend dark money. So Bloomberg was self...
How much of his dark money did he spend?
But he didn't spend dark money, so that's a different scenario.
I'll elaborate even more. I'm just asking you.
What is your question then? Because you keep saying dark money, but dark money is a specific reference to when you try to move money from one account to effectively a PAC that does not have to do the same reporting mechanisms as a candidate.
Remember when Bloomberg came out and said, guys, after spending $80 million, okay, on his own campaign.
I don't think that was Bloomberg. I think that was Tom Steyer, because Bloomberg's campaign. So I knew. So Bloomberg's director
Hold on. Can I finish?
Bloomberg's director of policy is a good friend of mine. She informed me that was not the case.
$80 million spent on his campaign, and then you know what he said afterwards? He said, after he lost and took the L, he stated, I will go ahead and unleash the vault for whoever gets elected or nominated from the Democratic side. And I will go ahead and put all my money towards that candidate to make sure that
they win.
Donald Trump is out of office for good. That's dark money.
That's not dark money.
Yes, it is.
It's not dark money.
From one pocket to another. That's where his money is.
So again, you're conflating the situations, and this is why I said most Americans don't understand how their system works.
It's very easy. It's very easy to break down.
But he didn't do that. Remember. No, because I'm going to tell you, David, just because you said it 100 times. So
yes, he did it for Joe Biden. Yes. He went ahead.
Hold on. Let me answer this question. Yes, George Soros money is considered dark money. That is considered.
What's the difference?
George Soros money is dark money.
So what's the difference between him and Bloomberg?
Now, I'm trying to explain that because most people don't understand it. The mechanism which Bloomberg was operating off of was he was going to throw money at himself. So he was giving money to his own campaign. When he suspended his campaign, His goal was to then transfer the employees, not necessarily his cash reserves. He was going to transfer his employees, disperse them, having
And
already
give
paid
everybody, not only his campaign members, but also money.
David.
He said it on record. Go read
David,
it.
I'm trying to explain to you. So
It's on
instead of
record. It's
so
on
he
record.
David, he explained this. He transferred the money, not from his account, but from his people. Like, go back out into the world, disseminate, fly my minions, right? He disperses his people. Then separately, he has a PAC that operates out of New York. Many companies have the same PAC. You know, the Koch brothers have PACs, you know. He then uses a separate pool of money. That separate pool that's already accounted for is the dark money. But his money that he was issuing back to the Democratic Party was not those funds. That's why I said this is not as easy as people were like, well, he said he was giving money. It's like, well, no, it's a different set of money. It's a different pot of money. It's different how it's been allocated or how it can be used. He can give unlimited amounts to himself, which means he's easier to be a candidate, right? Tom Steyer ran commercials on this like impeach Trump thing on television for almost 2 years. Again, he wasn't running as a candidate, so he was just buying television ad time. What it really comes down to is in order to be electable in this country, you have to most likely have name recognition. Ergo, why they try to find people with large profiles to run or people that have already established names in politics, like the current Democratic nominee down there in Florida. Charlie was a former governor. So they're like, he's got good name recognition. We can put him back in the ballot because people instinctively look for name recognition. 80% of our electorate, I'm not going to say 80%. I don't know this number. I believe it's around 60 to 75% of our electorate has very little information other than they know their name and they trust their face. That's kind of how people vote. Can I have a beer with them or do I know the person? At least in their head, they want to know them. So that's when you're working on getting elected. It's not about, oh, I know everything about people. So there are. And Hector, you can try to hold on to those little words there, sweetheart. But the truth is that when David and I were going back and forth, Joe Biden had the juice. That means he has 13 other people that he was running against. He had more money at the end than most of the people, and his name recognition will carry him over. It is a simple thing that when you say, you know, when I worked with Obama and you're running as a Democrat and you're going into the southern states, that's all they'll remember. They'll remember that you and Obama were together, and you and Obama means that I can trust you. And then if you have enough money to put that message out there, you'll destroy the competition. You notice that
Jesus
Joe
Christ.
struggled early on. He struggled early on.
My mic wasn't working the entire time. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
we knew that, but mine wasn't working yesterday. He didn't tell me that either.
So why didn't you tell me that my mic wasn't working? Is that on purpose so you can go ahead and get your shit out there while nobody can go ahead and hear me?
David, they heard you.
This is what I mean. The Democrats want to go ahead and make sure that they can mic block you. Exactly what I meant. Exactly what happened here. Block his mic. 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This show was sponsored by Unstoppable Domains. It was also sponsored by xSPECTAR. Shout out to xSPECTAR. They were in the room today. Powered by Gokhshtein Media. Akil Patterson was late today. By the way, you guys saw it. It was censored. I was completely censored. And this is exactly why I am so happy to have Elon Musk be the sole owner of Twitter. Because he's going to get shit done. He's going to allow us to all talk. And the ability to be seen as we talk.
Congratulations to ZZ for being involved. I need somebody that can be trusted. And CZ, I can trust CZ to do what's right for humanity.
And on that note, I want to thank everybody for tuning in today to episode 82 of The Breakdown. We will be back tomorrow. Hopefully, Akil Patterson can go ahead and wake up. We know that he goes late at night. Late at night, he stays up late at night with a sock on his penis, touching himself as he watches C-SPAN.
C-SPAN is the boring television that just basically shows you the conferences.
He watches C-SPAN to see his favorite Democrats talk about the same repetitive shit over and over and over again. And over again. By the way, did you guys know that Biden got fact-checked on Twitter? It's about insulin. Yeah, insulin, that thing that was created and the patents were given out for free to go ahead and give all the people on this entire planet free medicine.
Shout outs to Mylan, the evil company who decided to profit off of that fucking thing. Yeah, that's right. Me and the drug companies are not best friends. Trust me. They come for me regularly. So, how you guys doing?
You imagine insulin was literally, the patents were given out to the world for free. For free. And there are people paying $1,500.
Disgusting.
$1,500 to live on something that was distributed for free. And when I mean distributed, the patents were given out to the entire world. No profit was asked to be given back to the person who went ahead and created it.
Thank you, Canada. That's where it was actually founded.
And what do we do? What do the pharmaceutical companies do? They went ahead and they continue to charge people an extraordinary amount of money to live. Think about the society we live in. Think about that for 1 second. We have people that work hard as hell that hardly get by because of the price of these drugs. The markup that these pharmaceutical companies make, the markup. You think people who sell diamonds make a markup on No. The markup on drugs is ridiculous. On that note, God bless you all. Shout out to Akil Patterson. That's my boy, even though obviously, listen, it is what it is. He's brainwashed, but one day he'll see the light.
Hopefully you poor sweet babies will wake up.
On that note, thank you very much to everybody who's tuned into Twitter Spaces, to YouTube, for everybody who supports us. We appreciate you. We loved you. Tomorrow, I want to talk about Dogecoin because obviously this one left again. It went left, air quotes, left again. Okay. My microphone was turned off. Unbeknownst to me, it was turned off because obviously the left doesn't want me speaking. It's okay. It's fine. I'll grind it out. On that note, though, thank you again. Thank you for the comment, Vanessa. Kind comments. I appreciate you. And with that, I will turn over the mic to my friend, Bernie Sandals.
Okay. Well, I hope everyone had a wonderful Halloween. And for those of you who still think it's okay to dress your kids up as in blackface, don't do it. Have a great day and an even better tomorrow.
Keep smiling like